and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR HALACHA. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, the 19th day of October, the first day of Mar Cheshvan. Today's halacha is something that you and I should really have straight. It's about what to think when you say some of the words in brachos every day. You and I say so many brachos each day, and we say Hashem, Elokeinu, Elokim, and we basically, if we're loose and we're not careful, we could just be thinking, God, he's called Hashem, he's called Elokeinu, he's called Elokim, whatever. It's not whatever. There's a specific thought that you're supposed to think when saying these words, and we're going to go to the Shulchan Aruch to see what exactly he says we're supposed to think when we say these words. So here we go. The Shulchan Aruch says in Siman Hey, right near the beginning of the Shulchan Aruch, Yechaven b'brachos perush hamilos. First of all, when you say a bracha, you should definitely be thinking what the words are. It's terrible when you and I sometimes fall prey to just saying, I'm hungry. So that's terrible. You have to have kavana, intention to what you're saying, of course. Now, specifically to mentioning God's name. Kishayazkir Hashem yechavein perush kriaso be'adnus. You know, sometimes you're seeing God's name with a yud and a hey and a vav and a hey. I put those ands in there because you're not supposed to say all four letters together. So when you see those four letters, we read it ado. You know, I don't want to say the whole word either. You're not supposed to. But when we see those four letters, then we pronounce it ado dash noi. When you see those four letters and you pronounce it that way, you're supposed to be thinking about the pronounced form, Shehu Adon Kol. You should be thinking to yourself, the master of everything. That is what you mean when you say Ado, and I'll say a dash, Noi. When you say that word, you're supposed to be thinking that he is the master of everything. B'yechaven b'ksivaso, but you should also have special intention to the way it's written with the yud and the hey and those four letters. You should have intention to that, shahaya v'hove v'yihya, that he was, that he is, and that he always will be. So when you put those two together, every time you see the four-letter word for God's name with the yud and the hey, that one, and you're pronouncing it in the way of ado, you know, what we call adnos, you're supposed to think these two meanings simultaneously. Think them out. Master of the universe, who was and who is and who always will be. That's what you're supposed to think when you see the yud and the hey and the vav in that format, and you're pronouncing it in this format. Then you're supposed to be thinking these two things. He's the master of everything, and he was and he is and he always will be that. Okay, and when you say the word Elokim, then you're supposed to be thinking that he is strong and that he can do anything and that all strengths emanate from him. Shehu Takif, that he is like strong. Bal HaYecholos, the one who has all capabilities and all strengths come from him, the owner of all strengths. Though strength, that idea is what you're thinking when you say the word Elokim. So I hope that helps you a little more in the saying of all your brachas, that you're not just like gobbling up the words, but you're thinking those thoughts. If you want to go back and think about it again, you can see it in the Shulchan Aruch in the fifth siman of the Shulchan Aruch. I don't do commercials here, but there's a great book called Pathway to Prayer where he clearly delineates every word like this in the whole Shmona Esrei. So I did a free commercial for him. He doesn't even know. But that book really will help you if you want to use that, so that you get used to saying your Shmona Esrei with the deeper meaning in every single word, instead of just blah, 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 Hashem, God, Elokeinu, whatever. Just a wrong way to tap it. Okay, thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.